The haka, originating from the Maori people of New Zealand, is a traditional war cry, dance, or challenge that holds a profound place in the cultural heritage of New Zealand. Its roots are deeply entrenched in the ancient warrior culture of the Maori. The dance involves vigorous movements, stamping of the feet, and rhythmically shouted accompaniment, which serves to invoke the strength and courage of the warriors. The haka is not merely a physical display, but also a powerful expression of a tribe's pride, strength, and unity. Anciently, different haka were composed to address different occasions, ranging from welcoming distinguished guests to acknowledging great achievements, important occasions, or funerals. The words of a haka often poetically describe ancestors and events in the tribe's history. As much a part of battle preparations as a display of prowess to opposing tribes, the haka was intended to intimidate and defy the opponent while also invoking the aid of the tribal gods. One of the most well-known hakas is the captivate, attributed to Te Rauparaha, a war leader of the Ngati Toa tribe in the early 19th century. Its performance, involving synchronized shouting, body slapping, and rhythmic movements, has transcended its martial origins and is now also performed at various cultural occasions, including sporting events. The New Zealand rugby team, the All Blacks, famously perform the haka before their international matches, bringing this ancient Maori tradition to a global audience and symbolizing the strong indigenous heritage of New Zealand. The Indlamu, a traditional dance of the Zulu people in South Africa, is often considered the most powerful and evocative of the Zulu dances. Historically, the Zulu are known for their warrior culture, and the Indlamu is deeply rooted in this martial heritage. It reflects the military origins and the fighting spirit of the Zulu nation, traditionally performed by men in full regalia, including headgear, shields, and occasionally spears. The dance is characterized by rhythmic and thunderous foot stomping, which mimics the stomping of an approaching Zulu regiment. The dancers lift their feet high above their heads and bring them down with great force, creating a powerful, resonating sound. This action symbolizes the warrior's strength and prowess in battle. The movements are deliberate and precise, often synchronized to represent the unity and discipline of Zulu warriors. The dancer's facial expressions are also integral, often fierce and intense, adding to the overall impact of the performance. Historically, the Indlamu was more than just a dance. It was a way of preparing warriors for battle, boosting their morale and displaying their strength to intimidate opponents. It was performed during significant events and ceremonies, including the coming of age of young warriors, pre-battle rituals, and celebrations of victory. Over time, while maintaining its traditional essence, Indlamu has evolved and is now also performed at cultural gatherings, showcasing Zulu heritage and identity. It's a dance that not only embodies the physicality and skill of the warriors of the past, but also serves as a living testament to the endurance and resilience of Zulu culture and traditions. The Cossack dance, deeply rooted in the history of the East Slavic people, particularly in Russia and Ukraine, is a dynamic and spirited folk dance that reflects the valor and agility of the Cossacks. Historically, the Cossacks were renowned as fierce, independent warriors and horsemen, known for their military prowess and unique culture, which developed in the steppes of Eastern Europe, particularly around the Dnieper River in Ukraine. The origins of the Cossack dance can be traced back to the early Cossack communities in the 15th and 16th centuries. This dance, also known as the Hopak in Ukraine, is characterized by its high-energy, acrobatic movements, including high kicks, jumps, and rapid footwork. The male dancers often perform bold, athletic movements, including deep knee bends and squatting kicks, which are believed to have been derived from martial practices. These elements of the dance were not just for show. They reflected and symbolized the martial skills, agility, and endurance required of Cossack warriors. The Cossack dance was traditionally performed during various celebrations and gatherings, and it played a crucial role in preserving the cultural identity and heritage of the Cossack people. The dance was not only a form of entertainment, but also a means to express their strength, resilience, and freedom. Over time, it evolved to incorporate more stylized and theatrical elements, especially as it gained popularity beyond its original communities. The dance's attire is equally significant, featuring traditional Cossack clothing that includes wide trousers, boots, and embroidered shirts, complementing the vigor and spirit of the dance. The Cossack dance remains a symbol of cultural pride and heritage, not just in Ukraine and Russia, but across the world, where it is performed by people of East Slavic descent, celebrating their rich and storied history. The Kila, a traditional war dance from Tonga, is a striking display of martial prowess and cultural heritage. Originating in the Pacific island kingdom of Tonga, the Kila's roots can be traced back to ancient times, predating significant European contact. Unlike other Polynesian dances that are typically more gentle and narrative in nature, the Kila is characterized by its aggressive and vigorous movements, making it distinct in the realm of Polynesian cultural dances. Traditionally, the Kila was performed before going to war, serving as a form of psychological preparation and a way to intimidate opponents. Warriors would brandish weapons, usually clubs or spears, while executing powerful and synchronized movements. The dance is accompanied by loud, rhythmic chanting and drumming, which adds to its intense and martial atmosphere. The choreography of the Kila emphasizes strength, bravery, and unity. In contemporary times, the Kila has transcended its martial origins and is often performed at cultural events, celebrations, and festivals both in Tonga and in Tongan communities abroad. It serves as a proud reminder of Tonga's warrior past and a living expression of its rich cultural identity. The Kac Dance, also known as the monkey chant or fire dance, is a captivating and iconic Balinese performance that is deeply rooted in Indonesian culture. Kac Dance presents a scene from the ancient Ramayana tale of the battle between good and evil. The Kac originated in the 1930s, but its roots trace back to an ancient ritual called the Sanghyang, a trance dance driven by its spiritual significance. Historically, the Sanghyang was a sacred ritual where dancers in a trance state communicated with deities or ancestors to convey their messages to the community. In the 1930s, Walter Spies, a German artist, and Wayan Limbach, a Balinese dancer, adapted this ritual into a performance intended for public audiences. They incorporated elements of the Hindu epic Ramayana transforming it into a dramatic dance narrative. The storyline typically involves the heroic Prince Rama, his wife Sita, and the evil King Ravana, with the monkey god Hanuman and his monkey army playing pivotal roles. Performed typically at sunset in Balinese temples, open spaces, and cultural shows, the Kac Dance features a large circle of men swaying, standing, or sitting, simulating a battle from the Ramayana. The dancers' synchronized chanting, hand movements, and dramatic expressions, combined with traditional Balinese costumes, create a hypnotic and atmospheric experience. The climax often involves a dancer kicking and throwing fire to symbolize the burning of the Lanka kingdom. The Kac is more than just a performance. It's a spiritual journey and a vital part of Balinese identity, reflecting the island's history, mythology, and artistic innovation. The Oia War Dance is a significant cultural ritual performed by the Kamayura people, an indigenous tribe in the Xingu National Park in the Amazon rainforest of Brazil. This dance is deeply rooted in the tribe's traditions and is integral to their cultural and ceremonial practices, often associated with significant events or rituals. Historically, the Kamayura, like many Amazonian tribes, were known for their warrior culture. The war dance is a powerful expression of this heritage. It is performed to demonstrate martial skill, strength, and the readiness of warriors. The dance involves elaborate movements that mimic combat techniques and showcase the physical prowess of the dancers. Traditionally, the participants would be adorned in tribal attire, which might include body paint, feathers, and other natural elements symbolizing various aspects of their culture and environment. The music accompanying the dance is equally important, typically involving traditional instruments like drums, which provide a rhythmic bass that guides the dance. The Oia War Dance, known as Ikpirikpi Ogu in the Igbo language, is a traditional war dance originating from the Ohaofia region in Abia State, Nigeria. This dance has a deep cultural significance and is steeped in the history and martial traditions of the Ohaofia people, who are renowned for their bravery and warrior heritage. The dance originated as a celebration of bravery and valor, traditionally performed by warriors returning from battle. It symbolizes victory in war and was traditionally a way to honor the bravery and skills of the warriors. Dancers wear traditional warrior regalia, which often includes a lion's head mask or other fierce animal representations, red and black war paint, and a headdress made from animal fur. The movements in the dance are vigorous and energetic, mimicking the actions of warriors in battle. This includes high jumps, swift footwork, and mock combat maneuvers. The dance is characterized by its intensity and physicality, reflecting the martial prowess of the Ohaofia people. Traditional instruments accompany the dance, including drums and other percussion instruments. The rhythm is typically fast-paced and energetic, driving the intensity of the dance. Like many ancient war dances, the Ohaofia War Dance has evolved to become a symbol of cultural identity for the Ohaofia people. It is performed at cultural events, festivals, and celebrations, serving as a way to preserve and showcase Ohaofia heritage and traditions. Please like and subscribe for more such videos. Thanks for watching.